It's day 9 of the 31 Days of Tarot challenge, and I am making this is my 9th video. Today's topic is the top 5 decks on my wish list. So that's pretty easy. I think there was a few kind of around the 4 and 5 mark that I was like, I don't know if they make it to the top 5, but I snuck them in there. I got my top 5. So number 1 is the Gilded Reverie Lenormand. I have never used a Lenormand deck. I learned about them just in the last year, and I want to get my hands on one. So after doing my research and seeing which one appealed to me most, it has to be Gilded Reverie by Ciro Marchetti, because I already have his Gilded Tarot. I have my eye on his was it Legend of the Divine Tarot as well. I love his artwork. I love his bright colors. I love his style, and the Lenormand is the same. So that deck is number 1 on my list for my personal use. Now number 2 is the Shadowhunters Tarot. And this one's maybe not well known. It's independently published. But if you're familiar with the Shadowhunters book series by Cassandra Clare, that's what it's based on. I am a huge Shadowhunters geek. I discovered these books a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago now, and I cannot get enough. Every time she releases a new book, I'm like, I just can't wait. I've seen all the movies, I've watched the TV show. I'm the biggest Shadowhunter nerd out there. So now that there's a tarot deck, I want one. I can't wait. I'm geeking out just thinking about it. I can't wait to see all the cards. Actually, I think they're all online. I could go look them all up and try to figure out how well the characters match their assigned card. But yeah, Shadowhunters Tarot for sure. That is number 2. Okay, so now this is where it gets there's so much that I want, but I would say number 3 would be the Steampunk Tarot by Barbara Moore. I just love the steampunk style. Barbara Moore is very well known. She's done probably more tarot books than anyone else out there. So yeah, I'd like to check that one out, get to know that one better. I like the artwork that I saw, so Steampunk Tarot is probably number 3 on my list. Number 4. This one is kind of for a bit of a secret project that I'm working on, more for my professional than for my personal tarot use. But the DC Comics Justice League tarot deck, that I don't know if they just sold out. I think it was treated almost like a DC collectible than a tarot deck, because they are so expensive. I've been looking on eBay and Amazon, and the prices have just shot up, and you can't purchase them directly through DC Comics anymore. So now I'm a little bit apprehensive about getting my hands on one, because if it is a collector's item, do I even want to use it? So I don't know what to do anymore. I've got yeah, I'm not really sure, but I'd like to check it out. The one thing that this deck was most criticized for is it doesn't come with a book. There is not even a little pamphlet with keywords, like nothing to explain the characters on the deck. So you kind of have to know the comics, I guess, to be able to use this deck. So I got a lot of research ahead of me. But yeah, that one, DC Comics Justice League deck. And number 5, sorry, number 5 is Sacred Rebels Oracle. Just discovered this deck within the last month. It was a recommended deck as one of like the top 10 to put on your 2016 Christmas wish list. I think it was published in 2015, written by Alana Fairchild, and the artwork is done by our local Victoria artist, Autumn Sky, who I have met. I've seen her painting. I've seen her painting live. So I'm a big fan of her artwork. I would love to own a tarot deck illustrated. Well, it's an oracle deck, not tarot deck. Oracle, any deck. I would love any deck illustrated by Autumn Sky Morrison. So yeah, there's my top 5. The Gilded Reverie Lenormand, Shadowhunters Tarot, the Steampunk Tarot, the DC Comics Justice League, and the Sacred Rebels Oracle. My top 5. Let me know what your top 5 are. And I'll check those out for sure. Leave your top 5, top 3, top 1, whatever you got in the comments below. And I will definitely check those out. I want to know what your thoughts are. And that's a wrap for me for day number, what are we at, 9? Day 9. And I'll see you tomorrow for day number 10. Ciao.